Hey everybody, so before you start this assignment, make sure you finish the startup by Googling, Bob Kane and writer Bill Finger stating 3 interesting facts. So make sure that's done before you start working on this assignment. So what you're going to do, the first step says open the link. So I have it open already. Here it is. We're going to start talking about indents and tabs. Second link says watch the video. This is super important. Make sure you watch this video over here to the right, because if you do not, then you're going to get confused in some of the exercise questions. So watch that video, pause this one, watch this one, and then resume this one again. Alright, so step number 3 says click on the link on the first page of lesson called Lesson 11 Practice Document and enable editing. So what I mean by this is most of us, when we open the document, we download it, and then we always have to click this button over here on the right that says Enable Editing. Click on that so you can work on the document and begin the assignment. Step number 4 says save the document to your student H drive and call it Indents and Tabs. We should all know how to do this by now, so I'm just going to skip this step. Step number 5, add a first line indent of 0.5 to the second paragraph of the cover letter. Alright, so we're talking about tabs and indents. As you can see right here, this first paragraph has an indent, Dear Mr. Joner, and then back the second paragraph and the third paragraph don't really have any indents. Now how you make an indent is simply put your cursor in front of the sentence and hit the tab key. Now by default, as you can see up here in the ruler, it goes in ½ an inch. So if I go undo my button, which is this undo button up here, if I try it again, hit tab, the ruler jumps a little bit to 0.5. Again, this one would be our first line indent, and then you have your hanging indent, and then our left indent. Next, come down here. Step number 6 says add a first line indent of 0.5 to the third paragraph of the cover letter. So again, come back over here, third paragraph, simply hit tab because it's automatically defaulted at 0.5, and then you are set. So this is the template. You see, this is our cover letter. Whenever you apply for a job interview, you have a cover letter, and then you have your resume down here. The cover letter explains more of what you are looking for in the company, your philosophy on how you work, and then the resume is all about your experience at certain jobs, your skills that you have, your training and education, as you can see right here. Those are all on your resume. Your cover letter is a little bit different, but whenever you start applying for jobs, always going to want a cover letter, and then you're always going to want a resume. A little fun fact for you. Next, select the text in the experience section of the resume and add a left tab stop at 3 inches, then align each of the cities to the tab stop. Now I'm assuming you watched that video so I can talk to you about the tab stops. Come over here on the right side, you have your ruler. Real quick, if we don't know how to enable our ruler, that's a good question. Click on the View tab up here. Here's our little ruler icon right there. If I unselect it, my ruler just disappears. If I select it again, it pops up right there. To the left, very far left, I have the tab stops. So there's left tab, there's center tab, there's right tab, and etc. The video explained them pretty well, so I'm not going to keep going over them. Anyway, I'm asking for a left tab stop. All you have to simply do is highlight the text underneath the experience section, and then since it's already left tab stop, you don't have to click on it again. All you have to do is come over here to 3 on the ruler, click right below the 3, and you can kind of see the little gray mark right there. That means my left tab stop is now there. Then it says I want the cities to all be to that 3-inch tab stop. So Chicago is a city. Hit tab, and it automatically goes right lined up with that 3-inch stop. Go to Springfield, hit tab. Both of those are all lined up perfectly at 3 inches. And then hit Springfield again and tab. And look at this, they're all lined up perfectly by just simply inserting this tab stop up there. Let's say you accidentally hit another tab stop. You highlight the stuff, and you just click in all happy over here, and you put another tab stop in there on accident. All you have to do to get rid of a tab stop is click on it, drag it down, and it disappears. So it kind of just disappears, pretty simple, so that's all you have to do to get rid of a tab stop. Alrighty, number 8. Select the text under Skills and apply a bullet list. We haven't done this one before, but it's not too difficult. Here's my skills. Simply highlight the ones underneath Skill. Go to your Home tab. And if you see on here in your Paragraph section, you have a bunch of different options. One of them is this little dots and a couple lines. That's your bullets. You can click on the drop down arrow and you have different kind of bullet types. We can do special bullets, so we won't go there right now, but it's also an option. So any one of these will be fine. Just click it and then we are good. Next step. Apply a hanging indent to the text under Skills to 0.25. This is very important. Not 25, 0.25. So come back over here to my Word assignment. If I simply click on this, there's one of two ways to do this. Highlight the whole thing, Skills. My ruler's up here, as you can see. And if I drag the hanging indent to 0.25 of an inch, it goes perfectly like that. Now, I can't see 0.25, I can't see 0.5, I can't see 0.75. All I see is the full inches. So if you're a little confused about what's 0.25, there's another way to do it. So I have my skills again highlighted. Go over here. This is the chisel. We talked about this yesterday, your paragraph chisel. As you can see down here in the preview, it has what it's going to look like as it is right now. This is the word skills. It's on the left. So for this one, I want skills to stay to the left. I got to make sure my left indentation stays at 0. Then I want to go to special instead of hanging. So click on hanging. Now this, super important. Simply highlight it. Right click, hold down, highlight it, and then type in 0.25 or whatever it tells you to type in, and then click OK, and there it is right there for you exactly at 0.25 of an inch. So two ways to do that. Either one of them you're most comfortable with, but I would suggest doing the second way I just showed you because it's a little bit easier. Next, apply the subtle reference font style to the text under Skills. Now I'm not going to show you exactly how to do this step because we've been working on it for a few days now, but just a reminder, you're going to highlight this and you're not going to go over here to the font types. Again, you're not going to use any of these. It's a font style. So it's your job to find where the font styles are. It's somewhere in this home section, I can tell you that, but I'm not going to walk you through the exact step on that one because we should know it by now. Alrighty, number 11. Apply a left tab stop at 2 inches and align the text Microsoft Office 2010 Business Administration and Office Administration to the tab stop located in the Training and Education section. Alrighty, let's find that section. So here we go, Training and Education. Again, highlight all that. I want a left tab stop at 2 inches. So it's already a left tab stop over here on the left. You can see that. Again, all you have to do is click on the 2. So you want the Microsoft Office 2010 to be at the left tab stop. So you just hit Tab, then Business Administration is the second one, Tab, then Office Administration is the last one, Tab. Alright, last step. Using a Tab command to align the year 2008 with the other years in the Training and Education section. So what this means is when we did that just a second ago, I'll undo it just to show you guys real quick. Looked like this before, and then I did the tab stop. As you can see, the 2008 jumped over to the left. So what I'm going to do is get everything back. All you have to do, because I want the years all lined up over here on the left side in a neat order, is hit the tab key, and then you're all set. So that's pretty much it for you. The only thing I didn't show you guys how to do is find that font style. Hopefully you can complete this and submit it. Let me know if you have any questions. It shouldn't be too bad. Again, this is a resume, and this is a cover letter.